We are Cactus Wrestling. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.
Cactus Wrestling is now available on Spotify and Amazon. And don't forget to check us out on Etsy for all of your Cactus Wrestling apparel needs. All right, Cyclone Nation, this is your time. This video is sponsored by the movie Twisters. No, I'm just kidding.
Ain't
But
no.
Cyclones, Twisters, they're similar.
Twisters, reach out if you do want it to be sponsored.
If anyone has seen the movie Twisters, let us know how it was in the comments below.
Yeah, none of us have seen it. We saw the original.
Yeah.
Or at least I did.
I don't know. Weird starts of the video. But anyway, we're going to preview the Iowa State Cyclones lineup for the 24-25 wrestling season. We've done this for a handful of teams already, so check out those videos if you haven't done so already on the Cactus Wrestling YouTube channel. So, let's start off at 125.
Helen Hunt.
He's still going on the Twisters.
She's not in Twisters, I don't think.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, Glenn.
He can't make. He's not making 25.
He ain't making 25.
Yeah.
And Helen Hunt, maybe.
All right.
Probably
125. Kaisen Terrakina.
He's going to be so generically like probably make it to NCAAs and that's it. And
he's a senior this year, and he's a 3-time national qualifier. He went 1-2 last year.
Yeah, he'll probably do the same exact thing or worse.
He went 0-2 2 years ago and 0-2 the year before that.
Yeah,
so one career national victory. But
Maybe
25 is so messy. It's always so messy.
Yeah, but he's like he's not going to be a top guy.
I don't think he's going to All-American.
No way. No way. Do they have any stud freshmen coming in?
Well, Christian Castillo, but I don't think he's going to be a starter. I think they're going to redshirt him.
Isn't he the 113?
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is like he's a little undersized right now.
Yeah, but then again, maybe he could beat Terrakina.
Why would they do that though? The guy's a senior. Let him finish off, run into the subject. Hey, they might get someone from Cuba though.
That's true. They got the
Cuban. Did you see that what's his face Dresser tweeted out like the Cuban flag after Mijan Lopez repeated at the
That'd be a big transfer for them.
Yeah, right. Could you imagine?
They have the Cuban connection with Ekmendia and Bastida.
Yeah.
They got the Cuban connection.
That's true. That's true.
So yeah, Terrakina, I don't think he's gonna really be an All-American threat. Maybe a national qualifier again, but
I mean, I would hope that he could do it for the 4th time.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah.
133 though. This is an interesting guy. Baby. Evan Frost, the Frost Bros, the Frost Twins, the Frost Brothers.
Yeah, he came out with a bang this freshman season.
Yeah.
He was dynamic too.
Was Jacob kind of salty, you think?
Well, obviously he chose to be the heavier one.
By losing?
Well, he lost to Echemendia.
Well,
he won the wrestle off, and then Echemendia, who also won the wrestle off, was like, "We need Swiderski in the lineup," and went down to 41. And obviously, he had to have been better than Frost, otherwise, Frost would have been starting.
Frost, what place? He was 5th, 6th, 5th last year as a freshman.
Top 3 this year. I think it's going to be
3.
You got Crookham and Bailey. I think they're going to run 33 pretty well.
You don't think Frost can beat either of them?
No.
He didn't.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I just based off what I've seen from Crookham and Bailey and Frost, I think that he's a level below them, but I think he's the top of that level.
Right.
Like I think he'd beat like guys like Ragusin. I think he'd beat like Kairini. I think he'd beat Shaw.
Kairini majored him last year.
I know, but I think that just being 1 year older, I think this is a guy that's going to be very good.
What about Lucas Bird? He's coming back.
Well, also, Frost only lost to Crookham 4-1. That was a takedown.
I think that Crookham.
I think he's right there in the conversation.
I don't know.
Mike loves Frost.
He does. He's a big Frost guy down there.
Big Frost guy.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because
picked him against Fix last year, I believe.
Yeah,
He
but
should have beat Fix. Did you watch that match?
he honestly
He
should have.
lost
So like
though. He
that
lost.
whole tournament was like
he should have beat. He had him beat.
Scoreboard.
So two things. I agree with Mike. I think that whole tournament was a gift wrap to Dayton Fix. It's like, hey man, you have to get this national title. You
It was
gotta get
every
it done.
single match. It was like something went spectacularly in Fix's favor.
Every time. Even the
finals where he got a 20-minute break.
And even Vito was like pissed. He's like, what the heck's going on? But it doesn't matter because we all know that Braden Davis is going to win 133 this year anyway.
Oh my gosh. You said that he was going to All-American in the last video.
I guess you'll have to watch the Penn State video to know what I said about him.
You literally said he's not going to
Fact check yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, commenters, get at him. Get at him.
How about Nick Bouzakas? We didn't talk about Bouzakas.
He still wrestles.
He's only had one season.
No, I feel like Nick is starting to struggle a little bit. Honestly, I don't know.
Starting to struggle. What are you talking about?
Did we not see him up and down last year?
He was up and down, but he was a freshman. Give the guy some chance.
He was a redshirt freshman.
Acclimation.
After he had 8 matches as a redshirt.
He has the same amount of wrestling as Nick Feldman, and more actually, because Feldman was injured his entire redshirt year.
Yeah, but 33 had Vito Fix last year. That weight was stacked.
Okay.
He listed 2 guys.
Vito Fix, Crookham, Bailey,
Frost.
Yeah, but they're bad. Yeah. You know who else was pretty good last year? Ragusin, Shaver, Arini.
Shaver, who lost to Frost.
Yeah, it's like all these guys. It's like Tyler Jacob Van D.
Listen, if I was saying Aaron Nagao right here, you'd be like, "Yeah, good point, Jack."
No,
that was
like
good.
Aaron Nagao sucks. I was like, get him.
Wow.
Although, I mean, Ragusin did beat Frost for 5th. I mean, Frost took 6th. Ragusin beat him 17-6.
McGonigal.
I just think 3rd is.
McGonigal's going to be back.
Yeah, I mean, I think 3rd is a reach. I think 3rd is.
We really should do the Virginia Tech preview because that team's got the most interesting.
Well, no one wanted to vote for that team, and we did the.
We didn't put it in the poll.
Well, did anyone comment it? Maybe. I think someone did
supposed to vote. It wasn't in the poll.
This is a democracy here at Cactus Wrestling.
We'll do a new poll. We'll keep Michigan and Cornell, and we'll add Virginia Tech and one other team.
Ohio State.
I actually really
Ohio State. Yeah.
I think Virginia Tech would be a lot of fun. I feel like they have a lot of fun guys on that team. They're
That's
like,
okay.
oh,
we can still do the poll.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I think Evan Frost is, All-American candidate, but
high All-American, I would say.
Yeah, maybe.
And do you think Zach Redding is going to be winning?
No. And speaking of Frost brothers, let's speak about Jacob now. Now,
do you think Zach Redding is going to beat him out for the spot?
No.
He lost to him in the wrestle-off, so...
Zach's listed at like 49 anyway right now.
Oh, is he? Well, yeah. I mean, Jacob's the one that beat him out for 41, and then Echemendia just came down and was like, I'm here now.
Yeah. He does what he wants. How do you think Jacob Frost is going to All-American? He was 1-1 in last year in his redshirt season.
I don't think
you don't think so.
No.
Why not?
He lost to Kyler Larkin last year. 10-8.
Score?
10-8.
10-8. That's pretty good.
I just feel like there's still a lot of big names at 141. I mean, you got Lirez, Mendez, Bartlett, Hardy.
Jacob Frost is going to beat Bo Bartlett.
He also lost in the Cleveland State duel to Dylan Layton 22-18.
Yeah, I think Jacob Frost probably wrestles very similar to his brother, and if he does do that, he could definitely be in the mix in the conversation.
I don't think so.
I think in the conversation. Not necessarily like a shoe-in, but like peripheral.
I don't think he places.
I don't think he places.
Maybe next year. I mean, maybe, but not this coming season.
When's the last time you had a group of brothers in the lineup where both of them were similarly
Tom and Terry Brands?
Oh God,
Jordan.
What are we going 30 years back?
The Rainey brothers.
What do you?
They're not.
That's high school. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
I'm sure you could talk about the Frost brothers in high school. I'm sure they were very successful.
Oh jeez.
Well, there we go. You asked.
I mean, NC State had those twins that only one of them started.
Hidley brothers, maybe? Did they wrestle at the same time?
Yeah.
Those two wrestled at the same time, but they also had like these twin brothers. I forget their name. That one started and the
The
other one never
Bullards.
did. Nope, not even them. But yes, the Bullards too. But they weren't really
Hmm.
that great. They were just very mediocre. Like multi-time NCAA qualifiers. But yeah,
You're very mediocre. Uh,
better than me. But
all right. Well, yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, hey, prove me wrong, because I didn't know about Evan Frost last year, and Jacob could. Do you think they switch spots? Do you think they do the Parent Trap?
Like a classic twin thing.
Yeah.
no.
No, I wrestled with
Yeah.
twins, the Dupreys. Shout out to the Dupreys, Vincent, Anthony. They never switched spots. You could tell one of them had a thing, not a thing, but you could just one of them squinted a little bit. You could always tell.
Are they identical twins or are they fraternal twins, the Frosts?
Identical. Oh, well, the Dupreys were identical.
That's usually very tough to tell the difference then.
It is, yeah, it is. But then you pick up on their quirks, and then it's game
A lot
over.
of people don't realize this isn't more than just a wrestling channel. This is a twin genetics channel.
Yeah, Mike and I are actually twins.
It's weird. I know. I got the
Separated.
gene.
I know there's
Separated by
going to
a
be
few years.
some stupid commenter is going to be like, "Oh, Jack McGeever and Mike Lawn are brothers." Yeah.
Yes. Separated by birth.
All right. Well, let's go to 49.
Isn't there a
Anthony
Sarah Jessica
Ekmendia.
Parker comment? No.
Ekmendia is
What?
bumping up to 149.
So you don't think it's going to be Zach Redding?
No. I mean, Ekmendia took what,
Fifth.
fourth place? Fifth?
He took Real Woods to the brink.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that he made 41. Like, he must have been cutting so much.
Yeah, he was a tank.
Like, Vinesh Fogart could learn a thing or two from Anthony Etchemendia on how to cut weight. I mean, this guy was like massive at 41. Like, I watched him wrestle Ryan Jack, and I was like, oh my God, it's just like a man handling a child. It's crazy.
Mhm. Now, I have another hot take here. I think Ekmendia is a title contender at this weight class.
At 49?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, I don't think that's that outlandish. Because I mean, he proved he could hang with Real Woods both times that he wrestled him. The first time he should have beat him, like he blew it. He had it, like, and Dresser should have challenged it in overtime. I mean, didn't he make the semifinals NCAAs?
Yeah.
Like he's proven he can get to the big stage and perform really well. I don't think that's crazy to think that he could be in the mix for that.
I mean, the
title.
top returners are Caleb Henson, Kyle Parko, Ty Waters, Ridge
Lachlan
Lovett.
McNeil, I hear, is going up to 49.
Jackson
Yeah,
Arrington.
Jackson
But
Arrington's
Jackson
an
Arrington,
All-American. Shane Van Ness.
You got Jaden Abbas too, right?
Jaden Abbas, yeah.
I mean, yeah, Boss, who's been around forever. Me and Etchemendia had a 6-4 match in the semis against Mendez. Like, he's definitely a top guy.
Yeah.
I think he's top 5 for sure.
Do you think he could beat Caleb Henson is the question.
I don't think he's definitely an All-American, definitely high All-American. I'm not sure I'm quite ready to say that he is a title threat just because I feel like the guys at top of 49 are a little bit more dynamic.
Like who?
I think Caleb Henson. I don't think he's good. Caleb Henson, Ty Waters, Kyle Parko.
I think
Shane Van Ness.
Kyle Parko, he could beat Parko.
Yeah.
Not at Iowa, not as a Hawkeye.
Definitely
he'll probably beat Parko even more.
Definitely. It's more likely he's going to beat Parko.
Listen, it's his third school. The guy has consistently been top 5. It doesn't matter where he's at. He doesn't regress.
Parko will take 5th, and Etchemendia will place top 4. What about Ridge?
I don't know. Ridge had a rough tournament last year. He had a good season, but then all I'm saying is he's a contender. I don't know if he'll do it or not, but
yeah, I know. I think that's fair. I think he is a contender.
What about Casey Swiderski?
Yeah, so that's the other thing.
I
Where
think he's
does
gonna
he?
redshirt.
He hasn't redshirted yet.
No,
No, I don't think so.
no.
Oh,
WrestleStat has him redshirting this year, and Pinheiro Johnson coming back at
well,
57.
Pinheiro just redshirted, so
Is that what they called that for Pinheiro?
yes,
He was
he
redshirted.
redshirted
That's
his
right. Yeah.
gamblings away.
I'd say yeah. So Pinheiro at 57. So does Chittum go 65?
Chittum, they have redshirting as well.
Who does? I think Chittum would go 65.
Well,
You think
WrestleStat has
Chittum
Connor
was struggling
Uton.
because of his weight?
Connor Uton is the projected starter for 165.
I'm not sure who that is.
They are much better off having Swiderski, Pinheiro, or Chittum at 65.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna say Pinheiro at 57, Chittum at 65. In my own, I don't think that you said it was. Wait, you said it was Connor Uton at 65. They thought.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's gonna be it.
Who do you
Why
think?
not?
When you have like Cody Chittum, why wouldn't you?
Who's Cody
When you
Chittum?
have Cody Uton,
Well, I mean, when you have Swiderski and Chittum as a backup, why would you not start them over a guy like? And again, I don't, Connor Uton. I don't
you
know
think
him.
Swiderski's grown to be a 57? He was a 41 like this time last year.
He'll probably go 49 once Etchemendia. Now you guys got me saying it wrong. Once Etchemendia graduates, I think Swiderski's going to go 49.
Oh, so you think maybe Swiderski redshirts here, Etchemendia is gone after this year?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well,
I
we
mean,
haven't
it's like-
talked about the guy at 57, Pinheiro Johnson.
I mean, he's coming up a weight,
He's coming up a weight. He's back.
Back in the saddle.
and he's better than ever.
Hey,
He had one loss last year. That was the Cale Swenson in overtime, 4-1.
Did Swenson All-American? Did he take seventh?
Cale Swenson was around a 16
Oh no,
at
he didn't.
SDSU.
Okay.
what weight is Pinheiro going for U23s?
Oh, I didn't look at the U23 lineups yet.
I'm gonna try to pop that in now. 70 kilo. So he's 54. So he's going 57. Yep. Done deal.
Yeah.
Do we think he
Pinheiro's
All
definitely
Americans
locked
at
in
that
for
weight?
57.
Yes.
I mean, I guess Pinheiro at 57 and Chittum at 65 does make sense because that's them both going up one weight class.
Yeah.
And maybe Chittum was struggling last year because of weight cut.
I don't know. I mean, he wrestled tough. I think it was just an inexperience.
Yeah, it could be.
He
Well,
was
he
a
also
true
couldn't go
freshman.
65 because of, his teammate.
There's some matches he should have won last year that I was like, okay, that's just a lack of experience thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he almost won the duel against Iowa.
Yeah.
Freaking against, what was that? No, not
Scoreboard.
Caliendo. Against a
Frantic. Scoreboard.
I would have loved to have seen Iowa State beat Iowa there.
Guys are just a bunch of staters, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Huh.
Connor Uton, yeah, we don't really have much data on him, but hey, we're gonna throw him out there. For 74, what's crazy? MJ Guyton was around a 12 guy last year.
I think he's going to be the starter, and I think he's going to do pretty well.
Isn't he
I
going
don't
up a
think
weight?
so.
You don't think he's going to start, or you don't think he's going to do well?
No. I don't think he's gonna do well because this weight class is stacked this year.
Oh yeah, this weight is
74
pretty deep.
was
Yeah,
joke
was
last
open,
year.
Yeah.
But you don't think he's gonna go 84?
No, I think Tate Naktaborn's going to go 84.
Oh,
I agree. Yeah.
I think Guyton is a fringe All-American. Would that be fair?
I think that's fair.
round 12/16?
I'd say closer to round 12, but yeah.
I would say around a 16, but yeah.
But that's fringe. That's
Okay.
round 12/16. Yeah, that's probably where he's gonna end up.
I think he'll fall pretty similar to Jack's point. 174 is a lot tougher this year, and even if he's gotten better, is it enough to counter to the guys that were beating him last year at 165?
He did
I mean,
almost.
No, he was at
Pat
74
Kennedy.
last year.
that's what I mean. I know. messed that part up. But yeah,
He almost beat Pat Kennedy.
14-13. That was Pat Kennedy's first match back.
And Pat Kennedy gassed and like just fell apart.
Yeah.
But he almost won that match.
Almost.
Yeah.
almost
Counts for a lot.
it does.
So 184. You think Tate knocked a Boren? The WrestleStat has Evan Bachman.
I'm gonna go with Tate.
Evan
feel like that's-
Bachman. Well, wait. Evan Bachman transferred from Utah Valley.
Yeah.
He was at 97 the past 4 seasons. Why would WrestleStat have him at 84?
Maybe because
Especially
Isn't that
since
too-
because
maybe not
Kristen
inside
Carroll.
information?
Christian
Yeah, I was gonna say because
Carroll.
he can't beat Christian Carroll at 97.
Christian Carroll's in. So what is Evan Bachman gonna do?
Go 84.
And will he beat Tate Noctaboran, who was 1-4 last year?
He just might. Was Bachman a qualifier?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, this
this Iowa State lineup's not bad.
this last State lineup might be better than last year, aside from losing David Carr.
No.
I don't know if I'd go that far yet, but we'll
They
see.
don't-
We'll see.
Well, wait. So you guys don't think that last year's lineup would lose to this year's lineup?
You're taking out a two-time national champion.
Okay.
And what are you replacing it with? Connor Ewton?
Cody Chittum, yeah.
Cody Chit. Well, that's not the only difference.
Kinda.
But you'd have Terrakina on Terrakina, you'd have Frost on Frost, you'd have Frost on Echemendia, you'd have Echemendia on Swiderski, you'd have Johnson on
Chittum.
Chittum. Chittum actually no, yeah, so far the last year's team's better. Chittum on Carr, Gaitan on Gaitan, Bachman, Noctaboran on Feldman. Not Feldman.
Feldman.
Feldkamp
Yeah, well, Feldkamp.
is gone.
Yeah, this team is not better. Yet.
Well,
We got
they could be.
So Evan Bachman's transferred in from Utah Valley.
But Noctaboran's got a great name.
Yeah,
does have a good name.
Was he like Norwegian or something? He looks Norwegian.
I could not even begin to guess for that kind of. I just assumed his name was like a boggle, that they just shook it up and they're like, this is it.
A Boggle. We played
Yeah.
Boggle. Let's see what your name is going to be.
Yeah. It's like, there you go, Tate, good first name. It goes, okay, let's get the second one longer.
So you think
Um,
Christian Carroll's going to be the guy at
I'm probably most confident about him at 197.
Yeah, no,
Um,
because he's not going to try to beat out Bastida.
No. And he redshirted last year, right?
Oh no! Oh yeah, he did. He
Yeah,
did.
he did. For
Yeah.
Okie
But then he
State,
missed.
yeah.
Yeah, he missed weight for Okie State.
He was 0-1. He lost to Seth Nitzel of Missouri 14-5.
Great match for him. But yeah, I think Christian Carroll is going to be
But that was at heavyweight.
an entity
Really?
at 97. I think he's going to have a breakout year.
I disagree.
Really?
He had a tie match with Jaden Cox.
Okay,
Yeah,
but that's freestyle. The dude was literally
That's Jaden Cox, 3-time
retiring.
national champ. Freaking Olympic
Jaden Cox
bronze
doesn't do
medalist.
anything. His matches are always like that, no matter
It's
who you
like
wrestle.
Jaden wrestles everybody to a 1-point match.
It's like Bo Bartlett.
This was not even a 1-point match. It was a 0-point match.
That's
even-
even. So it was a
yeah.
shot. It was a shot clock point.
Yeah.
No, it was
Um,
2-2, but yeah.
Who am I thinking of that I want to compare Christian Carroll to?
Feldman.
You
No,
guys seem to
no,
think he
no.
would beat Cody Merrill, and I disagree with that.
I think I agree with that still.
I
Mm.
still think he would beat Cody Merrill, yeah.
Who am I thinking of that like had so much potential coming into college and then just never lived up to it?
Oh, I know who you're thinking of. Braxton Amos.
Yes, I think that
Oh,
the same
yeah,
thing with Christian
Braxton,
Carroll. I think he's a tweener. I think 197 is going to be too much of a cut for him. I think he's too small for 285. I see him, and I think Braxton Amos.
Yeah, but Braxton Amos is does not have help of quality coaches. Everyone's leaving
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, and that's true. And also, Christian Carroll's got younger Bastida, one of the best in the country on their feet to
Yeah.
train with.
That's true.
I don't think that's the issue. I think he has the skill for sure. I just think that he's the cut to 97. I mean, this is a big guy. And
Yeah,
him
he was
missing,
heavyweight last year. Yeah.
and him missing weight 4 freestyle. Like when he basically had the spot locked down for the world team, and then he misses weight, and it's like, oh man, like what are you doing?
Yeah.
I think it's a bad look in my mind. I just think he struggles to be 97, and maybe he makes the weight and he doesn't perform as good as he should. So I hope I'm wrong, but I see a lot of Braxton Amos in this current year for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, younger for sure at 285.
Yeah, it's just if he can not break his hands right before nationals.
Is this a trophy team?
Well, let's see. They're the
What were they,
returning
fourth last year?
place. Yeah, they're the
So fourth last
returning
year.
fourth place finishing.
And they got a trophy for it as well.
Well, and
In
that
night.
was with Younger not even All-Americaning,
Yes.
Well, he was round of 12 though.
but still.
I don't think it is because they're gonna be losing a lot of points from no
David
champion
Carr.
in David
Yeah.
Carr.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think this is
they
a
might
top
make
5
up
team.
for it with more All-Americans,
Mm,
potentially.
A champion is like 20 guaranteed points.
I see potentially 6 All-Americans.
I don't think that's enough to be a top 5 team.
I mean, yeah, they're probably a peripheral.
How many points do you need to
Well, how many
be in the
All-Americans did they
top?
have last year?
No, let's
They
see.
had Carr, they had Echemendia, they had Frost. Feldkamp did an All-American. Their 97 did an All-American.
Chittum did an All-American, did he?
Chittum did an All-American.
So just 3, maybe?
Tirakina didn't. Swiderski, did he? I don't think so.
I want to say Swiderski did actually.
Let me see. I got it right here.
Mm.
Oh yeah, no, Swiderski did. He took 7s.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's 4.
just made it.
So
I mean,
that was it. They had 4 All-Americans last year.
I think with Penn State running away with it so much last year, that guys that maybe like didn't
They had
have
156, 156.7.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I think with guys that had less, All-Americans or national champions were able to still rise up so well. But I think, as you guys have said, losing David Carr is going to be huge. Like that's a ton of points, even with 4 All-Americans. Like
yeah, but they're gonna have. I feel like Frost, Echemendia, and Bastida could all be top 4 or 5 guys. Like they could all finish top 5.
I'm gonna say Frost high All-American, Echemendia high All-American, Younger high All-American.
That's 3, and then
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna say Cody, John, and Panero. Maybe.
I mean, 65 is weaker, I'd say probably. So
Probably.
did 57?
Oh, I thought you were comparing it to last year.
Oh no.
So in order to get to top 5 last year, Iowa took 5th place, 67 points. Iowa State got 68.5 points. 68.5, at least 20 of which were David Carr.
Uh-oh.
So you need 48.5 from the other 9, and then whatever the 65
But yeah,
replacement.
like I said, they had a 1, a 5, a 6, a 7. So if they have 3 in the top 4, and then they would need to get like 1 or 2 other, like.
I just think other teams are going to be better, and they're worse than they were last year.
I mean, yeah, I feel like their best case scenario, they could pull it off, but they probably won't. Like they're everything would have to fall right for them to pull it off, and that seems pretty unlikely.
Yeah. So drop
who's gonna win the Cy-Hawk duel?
Iowa.
You think so? I mean, if Iowa gets some of the other guys that they're apparently pining after, I think it'll be tough to not.
Yeah, Iowa's just throwing money at everyone. Who was the most recent? Like they're throwing money despite the transfer portal not being open.
Buchanan.
And Ja'Cory Teamer.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, you want a $500,000?
Yeah.
Transfer portal's not open, but $500,000?
$500,000 for one semester.
Listen, every team's doing it. Okay.
I know it's just so crazy.
$500,000? Come on.
So drop a comment down below. How do you think the Iowa State Cyclones are going to do next year? Are they going to outperform stay the same or underperform compared to last year? And then how many All-Americans do you think they're going to have? Are they going to come away with any national champions? Do you think Younger could beat Greg? We never
No.
saw it.
No. Yeah, I mean, you know what I was going to say.
I know last year I said he could because I think I picked him to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think I might have done that
before the NCAA tournament. Yes, Younger definitely could beat Greg. After the NCAA tournament, yeah, probably not.
Well, he broke.
I'd love to see the match though. I'd love to see the match because I feel like on his feet, Younger could probably take Greg down. I don't know if Younger could get away.
He broke his hand.
Yeah, well, he
Greg's
still
like
wrestled.
He wrestled with one hand.
Carter wrestled with one leg. Don't give me that.
That's different.
Obviously, it's so much easier to wrestle with one leg.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
look,
of Anthony Robles.
Yeah, Anthony Robles did it.
Robles,
Yeah.
Easily won. How many one-armed wrestlers have we seen win a national championship? Zero. At least one of them had one leg. So, you know, the odds are forever in our favor.
Hot take, it was an advantage that Carter had one leg.
It was an advantage.
Last year,
he got him on the right
which
side
makes
of the
his
bracket.
performance less impressive. Get at me.
It's the same thing. Like, look, you know, Robles, like, he had one leg. Like, that's a clear advantage. Look how much bigger he is upper body wise.
Yeah.
At the same time, he has one leg. So, dude can't even walk without crutches. I mean,
yeah.
He's tough to score on, though. I mean, he's got a great low stand.
Yeah, you don't train for the one-legged guy. Like you're not prepared for that.
you got to bring in a specialist.
A special.
Who's gonna make the sacrifice for the team and lose the leg? We got to get, you know. We got to get.
We'll pay a $500,000 to transfer in and chop off a leg.
We got to get Matt McDonough. You know,
and then you got to figure out how to wrestle all over again.
Yeah. Only in Iowa. Well, yeah, drop a comment down below. We'd love to hear for your thoughts. Check out some of our other lineup previews if you haven't done so already. And thanks again for watching Cactus Wrestling.
Thanks for watching. We are Cactus Wrestling, and we'll see you next time on our next video.